Boom, boom. Hey, friends, it is Wednesday, December 15th. Now, I found out that the end of the Nutcracker, the end of the story, you haven't seen it yet. Like, I had another part of a video that something got screwed up, and so you weren't able to see that. So, I apologize. I feel bad, but I'm going to make it right. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to look at the results from our Fortnite. Remember the dance challenge? Okay. And so I'll show you the results of which dance you picked as your favorite dances and which ones you didn't like. And I'll show you that. And then we'll show you the end of the Nutcracker story. Sound good? Good. And I hope you like that quiz. I hope if you tried it and were able to get on it, because I think it was pretty fun. I like doing it. Okay, but the first thing we have to do is we have some shout outs. And this is Tyler's first day of the Nutcracker. Nice job, Tyler. And then he told me that we have to finish it, just to let you know. So thanks for letting me know. And so we finished that yesterday. And then I said to him, also, I have to add the end of the Nutcracker story for Wednesday. It says, I made an error and I lost the end of it. So apologies for that. Let's take a look at Henry. Hey, Henry. Henry said that he thinks his looks kind of bad. I think, Henry, it looks beautiful. Nice effort. That's cool. Dun, 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 dun. Love it, Henry. And then here's Clay's. Nice job, Clay. And then here's Brooklyn's. Isn't that cool? You guys are awesome. Okay, so what are we going to do? We are going to look at your Fortnite dance votes, and then we'll do the end of our story. And then you're going to have a beautiful Wednesday. Sound good? All right, here we go. And where are we starting today? We are starting with our Fortnite Nutcracker dances. So the results are in, and I'm going to let you know what the votes are. So the first dance that we voted on was Respect. And it went like this. Okay, so let's take a look at Respect. That was the first one we voted on. I said, do you like it? Or do you not like it? Or it's okay. So this is what I'm thinking. If you said, I like it, that one gets a point. And then if you say, I don't like it, we take away a point. And then if it's okay, we don't do anything. Okay? So like it, +1. Don't like it, take 1 away. So 1 person liked it, 5 people didn't like it, 5 people were in the middle. So we're going to start here, and we will say that 5 people, no, here's 0, right? And we're going to say that, we'll start there. We're going to say 1 person liked it, and then 4 didn't like it. So we got to go backwards. Was it 4 that didn't like it? 5 didn't like it. So now we got to go backwards 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 take away 5 is, we're at -4. So that one has a score of -4. So we'll go up here. Bum 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 bum. And Respect is -4. All right. Now we can erase this. And then we'll go on to the next one. The next one is Jubilation. And Jubilation goes like this. Okay, so Jubilation had 2, I like it, and 5, I don't like it. So on that one, we'll start at 2. and we have to take 5 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one finishes at -3. -3. So we'll say jubilation is at -3. Now, if you know anything about negative numbers, -3 is 1 better than -4. So right now, jubilation is in front of respect. The next the next dance that we voted on was the floss. And floss, we had 3 like it, 1 didn't, and 5 said it was okay. So we'll go 3. Come on, you. Let's go 3. Take away 1. 3, take away 1. We're at 2. Okay. So floss is 2. So right now, floss has the most votes, then jubilation, and then respect. The next dance that we voted on was best mates. Best mates had 3 liked it, 4 did not like it, 3 said it's okay. So we'll go 3. We'll start on 3, and we'll take away 4. Take away 1, take away 2, take away 3, take away 4. We're at -1. So best mates is -1. Okay. The next dance that we voted on was Disco Fever. And on Disco Fever, we had 5 said I like it, 3 said I do not. 3 said it's okay. So we'll start with 5. And how many do we take away? 3. So we go 5, take away 1, 2, 3. So Disco Fever finishes with a score of 2. So it looks like Disco Fever right now is tied with floss for the most. Okay. Next one, the wiggle, and then the tidy. So wiggle had 4 liked it, 3 didn't like it, 3 said that's okay. So 4 take away 3. Maybe you already know this one. 4 take away 3. We'll start at 4. We'll take away 1, 2, 3. So wiggle is at a 1. Okay. And then tidy, let's take a look at that one. Tidy was 3 liked it, 6 didn't like it, 2 said it's okay. Ooh, this one is 3 take away 6. So tidy is 3 take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So tidy is at -3. Tidy is tied with jubilation. All right. 4 more dances to consider. Next one is going to be the hype. I see kids in the school doing the hype. Let's see what you thought about the hype. Hype. You have 2 that liked it, 4 that did not like it, and 4 that said it's okay. So we're going to go 2. Take away 4. 1, 2. We're at 0. 3, 4. So the hype is -2. 3 more dances. The next one is going to be Orange Justice. See kids doing that one too. Orange Justice. Oh, you said 5 people liked it. 3 did not like it. 3 said it's okay. So we're going to go 5, subtract 3. All right, so what's 5 subtract 3? Some of you know what that is. 5 subtract 1, 2, 3. 5 subtract 3 is 2. So hype is 2. No, Orange Justice is 2. Excuse me. 2 more. We had Fresh and Twist. Here's Fresh. So Fresh was at 5 liked it, 3 did not like it, 3 said it was okay. We're going to go 5 subtract 3. So let's start 5 subtract 3. Oh my gosh. Was it the same? Wait a minute. Was Orange Justice? Did I put something down? I got to check that one. 5 subtract 3. 1, 2, 3. We're at 2. And that's making me think I made a mistake with Orange Justice. Okay, let's check Orange Justice. Orange Justice was 5 subtract. Yep. That shouldn't have been a -2. Come on, Johnson. That should have been 2. All right, now we have the Twist. Let's see how we did with Twist. And Twist, you said 2 liked it, 5 did not, 4 said okay. So we're going to go 2 subtract 5 for that one. What did I say? 2 subtract 5. Okay. So let's go 2 subtract 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. -3 for the Twist. All right, these are all the results are in, and let's take a look at what we have. Okay, the lowest that we had was Respect. And then tied for second from the bottom was Jubilation and the Twist and Tidy. Then we had Hype. And then the next one was Best Mates. And then we had Wiggle. And then we had 4 tied for number 1. We had the Floss tied for number 1. And Disco Fever tied for number 1. And Orange Justice tied for number 1. And Fresh tied for number 1. Sound good? Okay, hey, hope you're having a great Friday. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. And let's jump back into the story. Okay? So I don't remember exactly where we left off. But I do remember, because we went Act 1, was by the Christmas tree. And then Act 2, they traveled to the land of the sweets. And that's where they met the Sugar Plum Fairy. So now you're going to see some more dances. And I love the music in this. And it's all recognizable stuff, because I hear it every year, because as I get older, I just hear it again and again and again. And as you grow up and get older, you'll hear these same songs again and again and again. And some of them you might recognize already. But we'll go through them and well, you'll see. Let's just continue our story.
And then she saw the perfect ballerina. She looked like she was covered in tiny diamonds. But Clara realized with surprise that her dress and tiara and even her shoes were made from sparkling white sugar. She was the Sugar Plum Fairy, and she invited them to a grand feast to welcome them to the kingdom of sweets.
Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum. All right, so we are in Act 2 now. And in Act 2, right, that's when the Nutcracker becomes the prince, and he and Clara go to the land of sweets. And then a whole bunch of stuff happens. Okay? And what I did is I sent you a link to Wikipedia. There's just a bunch of information. But the section I like is this section. And the reason that I like this section is because I can go on here and figure out, okay, what's going to happen with the songs now, because this gets a little bit complicated because you get a whole bunch of different songs at one time, right? So you get dun, 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 dun. There we go. So they're in the land of sweets, and you see the Sugar Plum Fairy, and then you're going to see the chocolate dance or the Spanish dance. And then after that, you're going to see the coffee dance or the Arabian dance. And then the tea dance or the Chinese dance. And after that, you see the Russian dance. And after that, the dance of the reed flutes. And then Mother Ginger, and then the Waltz of the Flowers. So the reason that I did this, sent you this link, is you can kind of see in order. Okay, chocolate, coffee, tea, Russian, reed flutes, Mother Ginger, and then Waltz of the Flowers. That's why I did that. I'm just going to show you this other feature. If you go to the coffee dance, you can hear the coffee dance. And then the tea dance. And the Russian dance. And the dance of the reed flutes. And the Waltz of the Flowers. And I guess I really like Waltz of the Flowers. I think they said that Tchaikovsky wrote that for his favorite rose bush. Isn't that sweet? And the reason I like it is I remember when we would see the Nutcracker, that was my mom's favorite part of the Nutcracker, was the Waltz of the Flowers. And so my mom's not with us anymore. But I can hear that and remember my mom. So isn't that sweet? Okay, so let's jump back to the story, and then I'll show you some little ballet clips in the story. So we'll go story, little ballet clip, story, little ballet clip, story. Okay, a little bit of back and forth. In.
Clara and the prince were seated on a huge plush rug on the floor, and then the dancing began. Dancers from Spain spun into the room. Leaping and twirling as they brought the guests mugs filled with hot cocoa made from rich Spanish chocolate. Arabian women in veils danced like rising steam as they offered Clara and the prince hot Arabian coffee. Chinese dancers delivered Mandarin tea. Russian men in fur hats and loud boots sprang into the room to deliver candy canes. Sweet shepherdesses with blonde braids and rosy cheeks brought their gift of the almond sugar known as marzipan. And then a ruckus. A giant gingerbread woman called Mother Ginger danced in. 8 little ginger children came tumbling out from under the frosting ruffles of her gingerbread skirt and danced the silliest, sweetest dance. Then, the dreamy sound of a harp announced the entrance of an entire garland of flowers. Who danced in beautiful, mesmerizing patterns as a single dewdrop floated above them. Clara thought it was the most wonderful waltz she'd ever heard. Then the harp continued and an achingly beautiful, wordless song began to play. Sugar Plum Fairy came back with her own prince to dance them farewell. At first, it was just the two of them. Then an entire court came together to bid Clara and the Nutcracker Prince farewell. They helped their guests back into the sleigh and tucked warm blankets around them. Clara looked at the prince, sad that this marvelous adventure was over too soon. "I wish it would never end," she said to him. "All of this. I wish it could go on forever." Clara's Nutcracker Prince looked at her fondly and touched her cheek softly. "It will go on forever," he said, "for those who have an eye to see it." Clara wanted to stay awake for the journey back through the snow forest, but she just couldn't keep her eyes open. She drifted into a warm, sweet dream. The next morning, Clara awoke. It was daylight, meaning it was now Christmas morning. She found herself still under the Christmas tree, where she had fallen asleep the night before. She was surprised to find that her toy Nutcracker was still in her arms. Had the whole thing been just a dream? Or had the magic of Christmas come to life? And had she seen it with her own eyes? The end.
Hey, so hopefully we made it to the end and you got to see that. That would be wonderful. So I'll keep checking to make sure that this goes through this time. But thanks for your patience. I hope you liked the Nutcracker. And that quiz I sent out yesterday, now that you've seen the whole story, maybe you want to try the quiz again too. Okay? All right. Have a beautiful Wednesday. I will smell you later. Bum, 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 bum.